Oh no. Ooh. Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today's video is on, well, you've probably guessed it from the thumbnail, this guy. So obviously between the last video where I finished spraying the bodywork and this one, I've been up to quite a bit. I built the doors up. Obviously they needed the locks and the windows fitting, all the rubber seals. I borrowed my friend's tyre machine at his garage and fitted new tyres. It took me about an hour to fit 4 tyres. Kept getting it all muddled up, but yeah, new tyres are on and they're looking good. Then I spent a little bit of time on the bonnet, got one of the bonnet stripes on, messed up the other, so that's now in the post. And then went ahead and put the laurels on the rear and the pinstripes down the side of the car. So yeah, they really set the car off now with the blue. So whilst the Mini is mostly finished, I do need to get the thing running. So I've gone ahead, bought a new battery and put that in the boot, connected that up. I'm going to drain the coolant and yeah, we'll go ahead and do that now. So we're all set up, we've got the drain pan and the towels, just need to pop the bonnet. Right, let's undo the bottom hose first. Nearly there. Come on. Nearly there. Come on. We're away. Right, now let's get the top hose undone. Quite a bit easier to get to. Let's rip this off now. Oh no. So before we empty this, ready to take everything we drain out, it has got little bits of crystallization of the antifreeze and rust, so yeah, let's flush it through. It's working. It's like sifting for gold. That's what's come out of the radiator. Let's do a second pass. Right, so now I've back flushed it through the expansion tank, so we can take that out. Let's see what we're left with. Ooh, that doesn't look good, does it? Right, pull back together. Let's get some coolant in this. Start with a litre of water. So as you saw there, expansion tank's full after about half a litre. What's going on there? Has it got an airlock? Might just be air bubbles stopping the water from flowing. So let's go on to fuel. Bit of carb cleaner for the non-carburettor car. Here we go. Well, they work. Let's take off the immobiliser. Oh no. Oh no. So I can't take the immobiliser off, which is a bit of a blocker for starting the thing. Damn. Might be the battery in the key fob. So I'm hoping it's just that battery. Let's see. There's our replacement. Right, does the immobiliser work now? Oh, it worked. It worked. Okay, here we go. Oh no! So you saw in that clip the Mini was firing up, which was good, but it was only running on carb cleaner that I squirted into the throttle body. So there's obviously a fueling issue where it's not getting to the fuel injectors, which will be the thing I need to look at next. Tried bypassing the inertia switch because it looks like it's been chewed by a rat, but it probably works. Anyway, that didn't do it. The fuel pump is at the top of the tank, just here. Right, so I've tried tapping the fuel pump, but I think if I'm honest, I'm going to need to take the tank out, take the fuel pump out, probably just swap it out just for sanity's sake, because I just can't hear the thing whirring, and I'm relatively confident that's the issue. Right, next day, got the tank out. Super easy on these because you've literally got a single strap and one retaining bolt holding it in, and they're obviously in the boot so you don't have to lie around on the floor. Now I'm all set up with the digital multimeter. I'm going to first check that there's 12 volts going to the fuel pump, so we'll do that now. So as you saw in that clip, we were getting, I think it was around 9 volts to the fuel tank, but that's fine. It's getting something. Probably should be 12 volts, but let's not worry too much about that. I think I'm just going to take the fuel pump out and then inspect it on the bench. Having had a good think about this, I think I'm just going to disconnect the breather pipe, remove the tank and just drain the whole thing. I think that would be wise. Oh wow, look at the rust here. Just give you a close-up of the pump pipes and the pump itself, and that little filter, that's had it. So I think off to Mini Spares, get some bits. This is what's come out of the fuel tank. Absolutely disgusting. Right, just come away from Mini Spares, got a bag of bits, so yeah, let's get back home and get the Mini fixed. Fingers crossed anyway. Okay, so got the fuel pump pipework out and I've rubbed it down, blasted it all through with brake cleaner and an airline. So obviously they're still rusty, but they're nowhere near as bad as what they were, so I think that's good. Here's the old fuel pump. Here's the bag that filters the fuel, kind of the pre-filter, which is completely broken up. All of the fittings that hold it all to the tank. Just popped to Mini Spares, as you saw, and picked up the replacement fuel pump. It does look slightly different to the original, however, it should fit because you get a hose, which I think goes on here into the fuel pump sits in here, so yeah, also does come with a new pre-filter, so I think we'll go ahead, get that fitted. Right, I'm assuming this is fitted correctly. It seems to sit nicely in that original clamp, which you have to bend back, pull the old pump out, pop this one in. Bearing in mind though, the pipe which the pump is pushing to effectively, I took off about 15 mil. The reason being, otherwise it pushes the pump too far that way and the clamp sits at a really dodgy angle. So I chopped a little bit off there, fitted the new pump, and yeah, it's about as straight as it will be. It's pretty secure. Right, there we have it, all back together. I've cleaned all the terminals and run some fresh wiring, colour coded with some heat shrink. So yeah, let's get this back in the tank and see what it does. Right, fuel tank's back in. Fingers crossed. Let's see if she starts. Quite a bit of steam, I think, coming from the exhaust now it's warmed up. Right, cooling fans kicked in. So let's see if it kicks off. Cooling fan's still on and the temperature gauge is starting to climb. Not good. Yeah, it's getting hot. It's definitely pushing coolant out the header tank. Should that be smoking? Oh no. This doesn't look good, does it? Well, there you have it. You've witnessed me get the Mini started and running, which I'm semi-pleased about. It's a shame it continued to overheat, which was the problem it had about 3 or 4 years ago when I last ran it. And with the amount of pressure in that header tank from just minutes of running, I sort of knew there potentially was head or head gasket issues. Should just be a head gasket because they're cast iron heads on these, so they should be bulletproof. But yeah, that'll be I guess the next video, do the head gasket on the little A series engine. Anyway, going to leave the video there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed me swap out the fuel tank and clean the cooling system, get it started and running, and even had a cheeky drive around the garden, which was good fun. But stay tuned for another episode. It will probably be a good few weeks away to do the head gasket. It's quite a simple job on these engines, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching and I hope to see you very soon. Have a great day. Bye.